So the crazy nerfs yesterday to basically all of the tech cards, I wanted to revisit one of my favorite decks that can really suffer at the hands of Shang-Chi, number one, because it's got a lot of big guys, and actually also suffers a lot from Killmonger because it has a lot of one-drops as well. And that is a Nightmare Sauron deck, which have changed a little bit since the last time we played it a few weeks ago, putting in a Galactus Fantastic Four first steps. This one seemed like a more interesting option to me than Infinite, which I used to run, because this can still get really big. Like, you can get this up to like 16 power or whatever for a Nightmare and still be a really insane 6-drop when it transforms off Nightmare. But alternatively, when you don't hit Nightmare, this can just be a really good giant 6-drop to play, particularly when you're a lot less worried about Shang-Chi. So between that and some of these really high powered 1-drops, even the 1/3 utility cards here at 3 power, really nice for 1-drops. That dodges Killmonger. All the big boys and girls now dodge Shang-Chi, or if they do have a Shang-Chi, which is seemingly very rare right now, it only hits one target, and sometimes you have 2 or more in a given location. So Shang-Chi often just doesn't even win when it does connect. And because of all of that, I had an absolutely just absurd monster run with this deck. I mean, these numbers are actually silly because I played even more games than normal because part of my recording was ruined and lost when my streaming PC randomly decided to turn off while recording. But I played 22 games, way more than normal. I went 17-5. That's a 77% win rate, up 33 cubes. Part of that is having Hydra Bob in here encouraging me to snap sometimes. Also, it's just so hard to predict because, Nightmare turns this into Iron Man sometimes, which is insane. Turns this into Ultron, which can be a big surprise power dump, Turns this into Captain Carter. Are you kidding me? Captain Carter with 10 power? Forget it, dude. That's absolutely game winning. So the surprise factor, the swing possibilities, just Sauron games sometimes are really good, dumping 1/7s and 5/14s in a Shang-Chi free world, as the name would imply. It feels like this deck just got the ceiling raised a ton because there's just so few counters to this now, and it can do absolutely silly things when it hits. So probably my favorite deck to play, and seemingly one that is very, very strong right now, at least based on my results. Dude, this thing was just flying up the ranked ladder for me. So hopefully you'll enjoy this video in a deck that maybe you can't go too wrong playing right now. It feels like this one is just crazy. Ephemeral left is like kind of funny, but probably not right. Probably not right. It's just like you probably hold it down with the Galactus for a little while at least. Oh my god, no, this is it for sure, right? Oh, actually, we just do these together, I guess, for the sake of Galactus. Yeah. Insane turn 2 though. Hawkeye could screw us left with an acid arrow. She seems to just always get acid arrow for me these days. Like, she's just the acid arrow queen, dude. She always knows, man. I could put 2 cards over there and screw her, but I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, bro, Genosha. Those are only 1-drops right now, which I guess is okay. God dang, dude, we didn't hit any of our enablers. We didn't hit Sauron or Nightmare, so we are just really in a weird spot right now. Maximus giving the opponent more stuff to do. Well, I don't know. There's that acid arrow left. I knew it. I just knew it, dude. I freaking knew it, dude. They just always have it. It's crazy. She hits it every single time. Why even list the other ones? Hey, is Nightmare too late? I don't know, man. This game's interesting. Like, we have to kind of assume left is free for them, right? But maybe Nightmare gets me a win because Red Skull could be an Iron Man, right? Although I can't really put him right, and I can't really put him mid because of Camelot. Shoot, dude. I need like well, I don't know. I mean, I guess if he was Iron Man, I could still put him right, kind of. Or, like, he'd still be 28 power over here, even if we lost to 0 and Ebony Ball, Like, it might be worth it. No, I got Destroyer, though! I can't play the Galactus! Oh, my God, bro. No, dude. No. Anything else would have been so sick here, dude. I would have maybe had a chance to win mid. Like, dude. Oh, I'm heartbroken, man. I can never win mid. This is already 15. Like, it's just no way. We're gonna have 5. Like, I'm on a 10-point deficit. Like, Maybe if I hit Coal Obsidian Hydra Bomb, it's possible. Yeah, I hate that I'm losing these, but I also hate Camelot, right? Like, I just can't. There's no good solution here. If you do this, like, the problem is Typhoid Mary. Oh, actually, it's a Tomb of, it's not a Typhoid Mary anymore, so maybe this is okay. Again, it feels kind of wasted though. You just go 15 to 15. Like, what do you do next turn? Because Red Skull's not enough to win, you know. Ah, dude, I hate that I'm destroying my cards here. I mean, 28 holds, so we don't really feel that bad about it, but at the same time, we kind of do. Quake. Quake. Bro. Wait a minute, dude. Does that give me mid at all? How much is getting destroyed there, dude? Everything except speed, bro. 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 Bro! Bro! I don't know, dude. I don't know. It still doesn't always hold, but that is an insane hit that bailed us out of this game, bro. I actually am barely better here, by the way. 28. It was going to be 28 as is, and it's only 30 now. It's kind of funny. Can they hold both? Like, let's see. Bastion sucks, but it's actually almost big enough anyway. Polymorph Bastion's insane. Oh, what are we at? I think we're at 15. It's going to be a tie. Did they spend all their energy? Does that already update? I don't even know how that works. We definitely win the tiebreaker. Let's go. Unbelievable win, dude. Unbelievable victory. That Quake stole this game for us. There is no chance we win normally here. Oh my god, dude. Crazy victory. That was so fun. Okay, first steps, sir. You know, I built this deck because it was like, if Shang-Chi's gone, this deck's way better. But actually, Killmonger is another one. Oh my god, that's 2 straight games I got this crazy location, dude. Maximus for Asgard Besieged? Yeah, sure. I mean, Maximus Starbrand's definitely 100% going to win that, no question. I think that's almost impossible to lose, maybe. Literally might be the 2 best cards possible for winning this, you know? Which is going to help Galactus too, which is cool. Definitely not the Ebony Maw. You know, like I said, I built this because Shang-Chi's gone, but it's also, Killmonger's really good against this deck normally, right? We have, particularly Bob and Ebony Maw can be really powerful 1-drops that are you know, otherwise at risk, so. They got a big Ebony Blade. We've got Ghost Rider risks as well, but a big old lead right, and then hopefully, you know, like Galactus first steps and just whoever, Typhoid Mary, whatever, can hold. We probably just go like Typhoid and Red Skull and put them in different spots and then put the first steps wherever makes the most sense, right? Might be left, it looks like, given that Ebony Blade. But there is still a world where the opponent, you know, plays, you know, let's say Ghost Rider here. And then we get a little cooked, maybe. I don't know. Like, it's possible they get big enough. I don't know. Corvus Glaive She-Hulk. Do they also have a Hela in there? Oh my god, Hela too is really scary. Holy crap. Maybe I gotta stack up where my biggest lead is. Maybe I gotta stack up mid to beat Hela, because I think right's always pretty safe to Hela. So let's just stack up our big, like, let's just stack. No need to flip here if it's Hela, right? Maybe either way this is the best play, honestly. Just stacking up is always your best bet, I bet. Yeah, Hela right, because they don't want more, they don't want power going here, because it's pretty much always wasted, right? They know they can't catch up here very easily, so yeah. Yeah, this certainly worked. I mean, actually, Galactus left would not have won, by the way. Bro! Because Typhoid Mary would have debuffed him by 2, so he would have only been 20, which would have been 30 to 31, thanks to Starbrand, right? Woo! 0, I think we got to hold, right? If I don't hit a good 2, it's a waste. We got to be careful into the 3 on Nightmare. That would have saved us. Probably going to hold that still, though. Although, I don't know, man. We got a 5, a 4, and a 6. And a 3. You might just be better off doing this, because Mojo World in particular, you need bodies, right? So if you're gonna go Nightmare, you can actually just go Nightmare left as well, probably. We're gonna get at least, you know, 1 little turn here on Galactus, which isn't too bad. He's a 14 now, which is put him in that Red Skull territory. Yeah, let's just go here again, because we can play 1 big card there and still contest pretty hard, right? It's already 8 points. You put a big Red Skull. Ooh, Namora Red Skull. Ultron. It's kind of cool. Oh, our cube's gone, but that's all right. We got it for this turn, I guess. Stegron could just be an instant free win, by the way. That's pretty cool. So maybe we'll go Red Skull here to buff that rock. We'll set up for the Stegron on the final turn, I guess. Does mean I gotta piece together a bit of a turn in the meantime, which is not a Galactus ever. We also don't love Starbrand necessarily. Although what we could do is maybe just stack Starbrand and Red Skull so that you know Stegron always wins you there. That's probably kind of free, to be honest. This Bob's gonna move. His opponent just snapped. I guess I put him here then because that's the one place I don't want him, right? I mean, really, Sauron doesn't even need to go there. Like, Sauron really wants to go there. Okay. I think we're going to snap back, by the way. I think it's just some free cubes off Vesuvius here with Stegron, dude. I don't know. I mean, it's not 100% guaranteed, I guess, but pretty freaking likely. Null! Whoa, okay. Opponent snapped on this. Like, what's this Null going to do? I'm so confused right now, dude. This is Stegron. I mean, this doesn't always work if they put 2 cards here, but I think it usually works. I don't think they usually put 2 cards there, do they? Why would you? What's going mid that you need 2 cards mid? And also, what is this Null for, dude? I'm so confused. Yeah, they did not put 2 cards there. That's good news. Luna's out. Okay. Shang-Chi, but he only gets 1 target. Best target for us. Totally fine. Sage, irrelevant. Hydra Bob going right for coverage. And bada boom. We actually won on points too, but, you know, all good. Nice, dude. Yeah. Vesuvius, he's just free, right? I actually still ranking up, so yeah, I gotta take it, you know. No hate, opponent, just gotta take those. Hey, Nightmare Hand, nice. I think we can probably play Lizard early though. Lizard, oh, actually, we'll just do this instead. That's fine too. Lizard in negative zone usually feels okay. Like he's only 3, but you know they're not gonna fill that out almost ever. Hey, +1 energy wasted. We don't have a use for that. Maybe 0 would be fine, but not even that helpful. Let's put this here for Galactus. Pretty good chance we still stay ahead on this. Although it is the only good spot to play, I would say. I wouldn't be surprised if I played here. Professor X Red Skull is crazy. What was this? Angel garbage. Cable's pretty good. Magneto's fine, yeah. Maybe go Cable and Angel here, I guess. 2 more cards out of the hand, that's fine. Red Skull left seems really good. I mean, almost unnecessary. You could probably just win that with like a Galactus anyway, but just to be safe. Oh, we took their Surfer. That is amazing. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that, I guess. Red Skull, like we said, just locks this down, and then you just go all in mid, right? I think you just go all in mid. Yeah. I mean, there is like Broods. No, Lizard's not Lizard anymore, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, even just like literally Starbrand 0 Sentinel's pretty good. Maybe you get an Ebony Maw here too or something. You're really happy. They're going big right. Okay, so that makes mid feel even better since we feel very good about left. Obviously, left is pretty much done. Yeah, I think this is pretty hard to beat, right? It's another 16. We already got 6. There's no like Brood Surfer, so Brood doesn't matter. I mean, there could be some big Gwynpool boss, but Fasto's already caught 1, so there can't be that much left, right? There's just 4 more and Galacta. Like Brood, I mean, I guess if Brood was exactly double Gwynpooled and Galacta, it'd be 8, 8, and 8 would be 24 plus something else, right? Like there could be a world where Brood maybe does it. I could technically play Starbrand right, but I don't think it's better. It's like too susceptible there. They could just do a big Brood and a tiny thing and still hold right. Okay, weird bad hand for sure. Honestly, we could push Hollow though. You hit like Starbrand, forget it. Is it worth it? Might be, man. Might be worth it, yeah. This helps him get a Wiccan sometimes, but Lizard's a little riskier. Even by turn 4, actually, Lizard's actually a little riskier. Yeah, not always, but it is a little riskier. All right, they didn't go Patriot. They didn't double down. They're scared. They're running scared. Can I get a 0? Okay. Oh, nice. That's good for us. Do we go Ebony Maw, dude? Is it worth it? Bro, I think it's worth it. It's so big. It's so big. And they're not gonna be able to play there until turn 5 and 6 anyway, right? So it's so big. I mean, I am locked out, but 19's a lot, man. Ooh, that's a problem though. How do I beat Victoria hand mid? I need, as I say, I need Nightmare and like Enchantress. This is gonna be an Enchantress now. Give me Enchantress, dude. 16 power Galactus. Red Skull's gonna be insane. Galactus needs to be like Ultron or something, actually. That'd be cool. Some card that gets me left. Doctor Doom, maybe. Oh, Enchantress Red Skull one time in my life, please. Or Iron Man, maybe fine, is also fine. But Enchantress would be so hilarious, dude. Eson's cool. Iron Man! Bro. I mean, I gotta just try it, right? It's Silver Samurai, like, I mean, you probably want to play this Galactus. I just don't know where. Like, is left still safe? That's kind of the thing. Like, does 19 hold? Because, like, I don't know. I got to play right, potentially. I don't really want to play Galactus right. You could put the Galactus mid, but, you know, anything they play there is going to beat us. I need, like, I don't know. What do I need? I need, I could do Hydra Bob, but I don't have any 1-drops for the Cold Obsidians. It's like I'm just always playing Galactus, right? I mean, you just probably play Galactus right, don't you, and call it a day? Like, hope this holds, and if it doesn't hold, they've committed so much that Hala has to hold, right? I can't believe we actually rolled something that beats their Iron Man Victoria potentially mid. That's so crazy to me. They could have an Iron Man here, would actually, or excuse me, an Iron Man. Could have a Shang-Chi here, would actually be good mid this time, but it might not be enough. Again, that would be such a big commit mid, we might just win elsewhere. I already forgot what this is, by the way. What is it? Oh yeah, Eson. I don't think this works on the Nightmare cards. Although they are transformed, they did still technically start in your hand. They're not like created, you know? It'd be cool if it did. A free 9 power would be nice, but I mean, they're cooking, they're thinking about something, or maybe they just quit because, well, no, they passed their turn 5. So if they did quit, it was before they saw the Red Skull. It was more like they were trying to do something. Maybe they got an Infinite off Iron Patriot, actually. That's pretty sick. So they could be going for like Infinite something here. But if you commit Infinite mid, you're just not winning elsewhere. And if you commit Infinite right, you're not winning. Yeah, like we said, if you commit mid, you're just not winning anywhere else. Is this Moonstone powering this Iron Man? Am I high? Like, what? Or was it just... It looked like she gained an effect, like animation-wise, but oh, it's Victoria. Maybe she just gained. Yeah, okay, that's all it was. Which it buffed the Iron Man. That's what it was. Okay. Oh no, this was the Iron Patriot card, you idiot. There's no Infinite. No. That's the Iron Patriot card. It had a variant, so I didn't think it was, but I guess since they're both Pandart Studio cards, it inherited that as the variant, huh? Didn't think it was. And then a She-Hulk from Valentina. Yes, I mean they pushed mid, but you know if you do this, you just ain't winning elsewhere, right? That's the thing. And this really helped. I really like this commit early. I think this was smart. It really paid off nicely. Hey, oh, that location's cool, but it doesn't mean anything when it happens on turn 1, you know? It's kind of pointless, really. Mindscape, though. Ugh, scary. That's going to give them a big Galactus for Seps, potentially, right? If we don't have a way to turn that off. 0 here is good if you hit Starbrand, but Starbrand's already turned off anyways. That doesn't matter. I actually kind of hope they win this back because I'm going to be giving this to them. I don't want them to have this. Stop. Oh, God. I have nowhere else to play the 0, though, than mid. God dang it. Do they have a way to turn this off? Because I sure don't, unless I had like a Nightmare into something. Crap. Don't want to be winning, man. Too much winning here. God dang it, I'm winning too much. I can't play him anywhere else. I could put Starbrand somewhere else, but in case I draw a 2-drop, I might want to play Starbrand Lizard, you know, or Starbrand Ebony Mob before the Mindscape goes off. So I don't really want to commit the Starbrand now, so I'm committing this 4-drop again. I just keep giving them an insane Galactus, man. I actually hit my 2-drop. Now that is a good 2-drop for us specifically because it gives me more stuff in hand after this Mindscape. But I mean, like, I guess the good news is maybe they're not gonna have a lot of flexibility. You know, like it's Galactus only, even though he's going to be freaking enormous. Which may not matter if they can get like the torch big enough, you know. It may not matter really. They may just be happy anyway. Like they may not need more than that, you know. Essentially that might be enough regardless, because I mean, yeah, it sure looks like torch is gonna get big enough that it doesn't really matter. So like, you know, they can just move torch wherever, and then, you know, that flip does enough. Oh my god, if only I could move this Spider-Man 2099, dude. No, I mean, he's pretty big, but there's just no way, right? There's no way. Is there ever a world where they move this torch out and then... God, I can't even play these. I can't even play these left to beat that freaking... Like, I could go to 23 over here if it wasn't for Hellfire Club. Because, like, I could see them moving torch here. I don't know. I would probably move torch here, though, if I were them. And I would, like, move dagger right and play dude mid. You know, I would just play first steps mid. And then you're kind of strong everywhere. So there's just no world on Earth where we win this, right? There's just no earthly world. Eliath, it doesn't even work, but garbage. Piranha, I mean, there's just no planet. I mean, it's only one cube, so I'll play it out, but obvious loss here, 100%. Oh, they didn't do exactly what we said, but more or less the same. Torch left was the only play that really made any difference here. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was, like, I mean, there's a world where maybe we could have forced this down to, like, you know, 14 or 16 and it still would have beat us. We just needed that Mindscape gone for sure. I think this game would have been winnable. Still tough maybe, but winnable. Dude, that is a crazy looking portrait, dude. What is going on with that Gambit? He looks like crazy strung out. Like, what in the heck? I kind of like it. It's giving me like, I don't know how to describe this, but it's giving me like early 90s computer video game vibes somehow. But it also, he looks scary kind of. I do like Nightmare on turn 2 a lot. That's fine. Galactus maybe not as much of a home run, but still probably has some good rolls, you know. This is basically an Emperor Hulkling, which can be a decent card sometimes. The other three, though, are fantastic hits. Really can't go too wrong on these. Starbrand could even be a nightmare. Ooh, that's just going to hit that Surge again. I mean, that's not that good. She-Hulk, Hood is pretty nuts. Captain Carter is actually insane. Holy crap. Captain Carter's actually nuts, though. Let's just go ahead and do that Starbrand there, I guess, right? Maybe even do a Goose here, try to limit the opponent a little bit. Like, we're not too worried about that just yet. What was this again? She-Hulk's pretty sweet. Could really create a crazy dump on 6 with, like, everything basically being free. Like, all 3 of these are free, right? You do want to play this one earlier, I guess, though, so you get that demon, but that's also going to be free. So we'll just put like Ebony Maw left or something at some stage and then go from there. Mirage, hopefully they get the Hydra Bob. Not the Ebony Maw, because that's pretty good. Hood, particularly great for a deck that seems to care about hand size. Might have some Victoria hand stuff. So for sure, want to be careful there. I mean, this is just unbelievable, though. Starbrand Captain Carter is just cheating, dude. Actually cheating. Call Obsidian is a monster as well. Do we play this now? I mean, why not? Maybe. Yeah, just skip turn 5. Just dump all this stuff later. We got a demon. Yeah, this is all gonna be fine, right? Like, how do you lose, dude? Maybe these go left, actually, just to really already create that challenge over there. So we know that's gonna win. 27's insane. Yeah, I think this is all pretty good stuff, dude. Like, Shang-Chi, you know, again, is definitely a risk, but not that scary, honestly. Still, I think, in a good spot. That's a big collector. Did they get the demon, or did they get the Ebony Maw? They did. Dang it, dude. What a high roll for them. Man, that's a really big difference. The weird thing is, I think we're still going to win, but Sauron, I guess, is worth playing. He's free, so that's just free. I mean, in some ways, I do kind of want him to go right, but I think a Bob is more or less the same difference. So then we float 5. Galactus is free. Literally anything we top deck's free, so we really want Red Skull. Just have the biggest guy, obviously. So they've got Demon. They've got something here from Valentina. 6-drop. Red Skull. Oh, my God, dude. Forget it. This is a crazy... I don't even... Is there really any way to lose this? Like, we're adding 26 points here. I mean, that's only a 10-point lead, technically. 15-point lead here. This is going to be just an insane lead. I just don't really think there's any earthly world you lose this. I don't even think old school Shang-Chi beats us here, right? We just have crazy numbers. I mean, I don't know. Victoria Hand plus demons plus stuff is not impossible to beat us, I guess. Like, they already have quite a few generated cards. I could maybe try to condense down into 2 spots a little better. But I don't know, man. They only have 3 total positions available. How bad could it really get, you know? That's what I'm thinking about. Like, I totally forgot what this was, too, by the way. Oh, yeah, She-Hulk, though. Yeah, I mean, they're just going wide, which I think is reasonable, but I don't see the numbers flipping here, even with a... Oh, Kahori's pretty sweet here, actually. It's going to be a pretty full hand, dude. It's not going to be enough to win, but it's a really cool turn. Like, really cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, an insane game from the opponent. Like, look at those numbers. Normally, you'd be just, like, over the moon with these numbers. 36, 24, and 19 is crazy numbers, but we basically cheated here. This is just cheating. 100% cheating. This, honestly, is kind of cheating. This is definitely cheating to get the Krakoa buff again, yeah. This was kind of cheating, although they got it too. Just absolutely cheated, man. Cheated. Hey, double nightmare. I mean, I guess you could... Well, no, you can't take a reroll because scratch that. The other one becomes something else. What is the best roll here? Sage? Turn 2 nightmares. So sick, though, dude. I mean, I only have 3... really even only 2 decent targets, but I'm going to rip it anyway. This is going to be a Sage. It's going to be so good. Or Ironheart or something. Ghost Spider. Oh, that's actually a decent Namora. Dude, Namora Sebastian Shaw is actually sick now. Holy crap. No, that's really cool. This is a Mad Thinker, which I guess I can just play. So Sebastian Shaw there. I mean, I am going to be kind of not doing anything for a while. I guess maybe this is the target. Like, you go Namora mid, right? So we can still put a card mid. We got to be careful with that Ghost Spider, though. Viv Vision Herbie. Sure. Herbie already went for the rock. Nice. Dude, you're getting that Viv Vision tempo down there. That's pretty cool. Maybe we just do this to try to get out ahead, and then you Namora mid next turn. You feel really good about mid, and then you just try to hold down the other 2 spots later. But I want to shut down this Viv, you know. This is definitely a good way to do that. I did put extra cards in it, which actually can hurt the Gwenpool a little bit, because it might, you know, it usually doesn't make a huge difference, but... Like, technically can. Yeah, this is good because mid's like really locked in now. And then, you know, you just dump a Lizard Bob or whatever right and hope it holds. I think you probably go right because it's... Well, I don't know. This deck's probably a little lower there. It kind of looks like it has Surfer vibes a little bit, but you don't really know. Oh, well, that is a Surfer. Oh, dude, we didn't quite beat that. So they're actually getting really locked in left. Maybe we just have to go left here, huh? What do we have, though? They did create space, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, Galactus First Steps is technically bigger, but also, man, I'm not happy about that either. Is this better? 18 to 11? Like, I feel like they're going to be playing more small stuff than big stuff, right? It's really hard to say where they're going to go, dude. Like, we have the lead here, so... This technically covers 3 spots. I don't think you ever stagger, by the way. I don't think you go like 1 right and 1 left. I don't think that makes sense. I think you go all in. I mean, is it just better to go Galactus left, though, is the question. They have 2 spots. We'd have a 15-point lead, I guess. That's pretty dang good, I guess. Yeah, it's probably better. It'd be hard to beat. I mean, Gwenpool can, though, for sure, depending on the targets. You know, they have their own Sebastian Shaw. I don't know. It's really hard to say. This is just one that feels like a 50-50, but they're more limited left, I would say, or more limited right, but that might, I don't know. It's just, I have more power left by 2 points and a 3-point lead, right? So it's like, do you choose the limitation right, or do you choose the power, just the raw power advantage left? I'm saying maybe the power advantage left holds. Maybe 15's enough, but that's scary to say with double Gwenpool, so I don't know. Both have merits. Thankfully, they retreated, so we don't have to worry about it. We'll never know. Yeah, we can throw in the 0. 0 Maximus is totally fine. Sure. Hope to hit that nightmare on time. Vault. Oh, but Maximus there is okay. We do have Asteroid M, so stuff like Typhoid Mary, it's going to be hard to get in. Starbrand. A Nightmare would really save this hand. Opponent has snapped. They got something they like off the Black Knight line here. Must have hit a good discard red shift Agatha type line here. Yep. Indeed. Good plays indeed. I mean, we're definitely like, you should probably retreat if that snap happens to you with this hand, by the way. Like if you got Nightmare, you probably played it out, but as this hand stands currently, it's real bad. This is actually a pretty great on reveal for us to copy, I'll say. I don't know about these. Neither one's great. Because now Red Skull is going to be a little more free. Play Red Skull mid, could hold it out. Typhoid Mary left is like not enough to win that, but it's enough to like, you know, they got to work for it, which is nice. That demands power, which demands, you know, maybe we went elsewhere. Ooh, that's big. Only one discard, so Valhalla doesn't hurt, but Ghost Rider moves, which does create some slightly better breakpoints for us here. Like, they have a 14 power guy. Like, we got to get the 14 here is the problem, right? That's the issue. So it's like, if I go for Red Skull, like, do they just give up Vault or do they put the 14 here? My thought is, I think, well, no, they can't. It's Asteroid him anyway, so they can't put the big guy there. So we got to go Riot and hope Riot holds somehow, but I don't have another big card to go here. If they play the big guy, it goes left. Oh, that's a different big guy. That's a tie. Oh, crap. Starbrand, but he buffs mid. No, Starbrand. No, I can't even really play you, Starbrand. No. I could maybe snap Bob. Like, Bob's gonna Bob snap mid, but I can't risk 8 on a Bob snap mid. I'm also only adding 6 points here, which goes 27 to 17. Again, though, their 4-drop guy couldn't go here. Dude, it would be a 50-50 if Bob... this is technically worth 1 point left, by the way. If Bob went mid, technically, if Bob goes mid, dude. Bob mid! Oh, we just forced the retreat instead. Nice, dude, nice. Heyo, early Sauron. Sure, no Galactus, but we like early Sauron. Move deck, okay. If I see Shang-Chi today, by the way, I'm going to be outraged. Hey, we hit the Red Skull already. Nice. Opponent snap. So I can actually put Bob in here and then just get well, I guess the other Bob could move in. I don't know. I don't really need the Bob. We got a lot of big guys. I can't put a Cole there right now, though, I will say. It's kind of tough. I need Starbrand. Scream is... Bob's going to move and get double tapped here. Oh, my God, dude. Brutal. Bob, what are you doing, idiot? Crap. I gotta go Lizard now. I mean, Typhoid's good. Like, is Lizard actually any good, though? Oh, my God. Fisk Tower for this push deck, dude. Lizard feels like he's gonna get just turned off so fast. I don't know. I'm just gonna go big here. Typhoid, Red Skull into... I don't know. I need, like, Galactus first steps. Maybe a cool Starbrand line. Starbrand Ebony Maw or something would be cool. Ebony Maw, nice. Okay, sure. I mean, frankly, even just call Obsidian Ebony Maw is pretty good, so that would be okay. I mean, it's basically the same as Starbrand. So now it's just gonna be about like good positioning and placement and stuff. Grand Central, by the way, could... it's kind of free, probably, right? It's probably always kind of free. Maybe we'll get like a free Galactus or something. Spider-Man, but nothing to hit. So they're gonna be Spider-Man mid, who's gonna pull Sauron mid, which is pretty cool actually for them. That's nice. Although Fisk Tower's wrecking Batman, dude. Raven Net's a little on the backswing, of course, but hey, that's nice. Let's just put all the garbage over there. All the garbage goes left, and then maybe we win the other 2 spots, right? That's exactly what we need to happen. Interestingly enough, Typhoid Mary currently holding that down, but obviously Hydra Stomper is gonna challenge that logic. I mean, look, if we're stuck to these 2 spots as it looks right now, like, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, we're gonna have some monster numbers in these 2 spots. Currently we're both stuck left, so I mean, Stomper's gonna get bigger presumably, so you don't really trust that we win left, but I could snap Bob out for the record. Dude, Typhoid Mary is wrecked over there. Holy crap, dude. But like, that's the thing, like Red Skull's already just winning there, you know? So can they go toe to toe with me right here? Like, do they have like Juggernaut actually? Oh, maybe I should have snapped last turn, dude. Do they have Juggernaut in this deck? I don't know how this deck plays. But I'm gonna actually hold up. If I trail the Cull Obsidian here, that, if they do have like a Juggernaut, it would move 0 and Ebony Maw only, and I'd still have 24 points here. That would be a, oh, well, no, oh, no, it would be a tie, right? Like, surely we'd win the tiebreaker. If we just trail these, oh, Polaris is definitely not a problem. Okay, that's fine. I think this covered anyway, right? But Juggernaut's a 4/5 these days, I believe. Is that right? I forgot he got nerfed until yesterday, and I saw him, and I was like, dude, Juggernaut also was another tech card that for real got nerfed, or one of those kind of like techie piles almost, you know. Nightmare this hand, please, dude, please. Krakoa Nightmare is not good. Starbrand Krakoa is pretty sick. Sauron Early's pretty sick. I wish Ebony Maw was in there, but we can still get our Nightmare. That's no problem. It's a cute portrait. Sandbar, totally fine for us. Maybe we go Maximus. It's like, how much does it really help them, you know? Does it really help them that much? It probably does, but it's okay. You know, a lot of decks just have enough to do anyway these days. 6 power is a lot. Ghost Spider Vulture. Good Ghost Spider too, man. Madripoor. These are all 1-drops. They're all, oh no, Maximus is holding it down. Never mind, we're good. Starbrand here. I don't hate it here either, because it just, you know, it guarantees a Madripoor buff right now, and then you just go Typhoid left next turn. Kind of the same difference, right? Obviously the target could change, but you know, we don't know. That's meaningless to talk about, because we don't know the other side of it. So could end up feeling good or bad just depending on the draw, but all good. Beast. Okay, so Beast also getting buffed, but a big lead right now. Also, yeah, they have plenty of stuff to do with Beast, you know. Hey, there's the Nightmare. I feel like I want to maybe do that next turn though. I don't know though. It isn't bad, man. It isn't bad. Because next turn you still get Ebony Maw, Coal Obsidian, and you can still play 1 in Krakoa, so your top deck is crazy buffed. The problem is, if the top deck's really expensive, you are probably wasting a lot of Nightmare rolls, but I guess you get 2 anyway, and potentially, you know, you just pick the best one, basically. You just, you know, you get an Ares, you take the Ares or whatever, and if you get something else, you take that. Doctor Strange on the Beast. Oh, the Beast getting the Madripoor buff, actually making a pretty big difference that it didn't pull Vulture here. Oh, the opponent forgot. Oh, no. I'm happy to win, but I'm sad to lose my highlights. That's okay, opponent. Don't worry. That's an easy mistake to make.